the stream. I think this is my fifth take. First of all, I'd like to just thank everyone who watched the last stream. I think it was about 43 views, which is the most I've ever had while streaming, ever. Because not only was it the first time ever streaming, it's also the only other time besides this stream, and if you count the five outtakes of this current stream that I've ever streamed in my entire life, and it was a great experience. I got to play Mario Mon. I'm gonna turn that into a weekly thing. Mario Mon Monday. Today we were actually supposed to play Cobblemon, but except our mod pack wasn't working. So today we've shifted the schedule, and we're gonna be doing Jurassic World Wednesday on a Tuesday. We are starting a little bit late. We had a lot of technical difficulties, if you can tell by the five outtakes, especially Mike. I am going to need a mic check from both of my mods, or any of the mods watching currently. Yes, I did get a haircut. Thank you so much for noticing. It looks great, doesn't it? Way better than the mullet cut from yesterday. I had to wear my Mario hat to cover it up. Sounds awesome. Oh, speaking of which, we have a fully working chat. Thank you. I would thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Conflict. I do appreciate that. Or Mr. Conflicting, since someone stole your name. Let's get started today. I'm excited. Let's hit it with the intro. Boys! Today, we're streaming Jurassic World Evolution 3 for the first time ever. Today is Jurassic World Evolution Wednesday on a Tuesday. Kabamon refused to work for me, so we're moving up. I've created, if you couldn't tell by the jacket, I am going to be doing, or the title, I'm going to be doing a Fallout New Vegas themed park. Fallout New Vegas was one of my favorite games of all time. I did hear about the new remake coming out. Very excited for that. So to celebrate, I decided to stream my progress on my current Fallout New Vegas themed map in Jurassic World Evolution. Which already has a few more hours than I'd like to admit or show on stream. That I put into. I've put a lot of hours into this so far, and it's still not the best. This is going to be a, not necessarily a perfect recreation, but a creative interpretation of the game's layout into the game, because it can't be one-to-one. The scale just wouldn't work. And also, I've made a few scaling mistakes because I do not have a map or a 3D model to render anything with. So, let's get started. I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm very excited. Yes, I did make a new banner, and yes, it looks amazing. I made it myself with PNGs I found. I really hope none of them are copyrighted. I'm pretty sure they aren't. Am I moving too much? If you can't tell, I'm a little bit excited. We love Canva. Yep, I did make them in Canva. I've actually made most, if not all, of my banners in Canva. Here's a sneak peek for next week's banner. Oop. We are going to be, or not next week, tomorrow, hopefully. If I can get running on that. Tomorrow we will be streaming from 3 to 5, so a little bit earlier than today. Oh, who's dying? Does look like we have a death in the park. This is currently my progress on my Jurassic World Evolution 3 remake. It's looking pretty good. I am going to probably have to remodel this, probably this entire area. The whole point was for this to be kind of like the sewers where you meet Red Lucy. So I had like a dino fight pit underneath it all. And I just don't think it's working out. Yeah, I do have 2 dinosaurs. He is looking. But beyond that, I have my strip. We have Freeside. And who wants to see the grand tour? Chat, I'm going to ask where we should start. Pretty sure I only have 2 current viewers right now, and those are both of my mods. So, mods, where are we starting? Alright, we'll start in Good Springs, where it all began. Oh, I mean, it had to start in Good Springs. Might as well... The game might as well have been rigged from the start. Alright, we have the Good Springs General Store and the Prospector's Saloon. This is actually taken right off the workshop from some of my favorite New Vegas creators here on Jurassic World Evolution. We have a few dinosaurs. We have our Nociceratops as our rad horners, very cute in our Good Springs. We have Victor's shack over here. It is the house from Big City Greens, as my mod will likely point out. And we have Victor himself from another workshop creation. I will say a lot of this is, I'm going to use the term workshop slop, if that doesn't sound too bad. But I do have some original creations in here, and I would eventually like to get all of these to be either just more accurate to the game, but right now I'm just kind of working on the framework. To be fair, most of the creations in the workshop are better than anything I could ever do, and there's no point in trying to copy perfection when it's already there. Best show of all time. We have our chapel. We're gonna get working on the water tower, where you... pretty much your tutorial with Red Lucy, where the dog, it might as well be a canon event where the dog dies. We have your very own grave where Benny shoots you almost dead right outside of, I think, yep, right outside of Quarry Junction. Now, like I said, this is a creative interpretation of New Vegas, so it's not going to be a perfect recreation by any means, but it is going to be a fun homage to the games. A good example of that is the random zip lines, dinosaur exhibits. Let's move our way through the game. I'm pretty sure this is Sloan, right outside of Quarry Junction. Mods, correct me if I'm wrong. This is where you have the level 6 intelligence mole rat that is stronger than Kaisar himself. This is Sloan. This is my small recreation of it. We do have our railroad tracks over here. We also have a little park ride into our Deathclaw. Deathclaw. Best show all of. Best show. Sorry, I haven't. Chat hasn't been moving as much since the mod is a little quiet. Not like it moves that much anyway. I'm not complaining. But, here is my current recreation of Sloan. I know it could be better. That's what these streams are for, is to workshop it. No Jurassic World Evolution 3 workshop, pun intended. That was a mouthful. Oh my god. Let's start our tour of Quarry Junction. First of all, we're just going to go on a short little tour of my favorite parts of the park, and then we're going to keep working on the important parts. I do need to start working on Boulder City and updating Hoover Dam, which is just an outline right now. But it is getting, it's 9:20 where I am right now, so I'm going to be getting to bed soon because I'm a child and I feel like sleep is important here. If you want to a recap from last stream, we played Super Mario Mon for Super Mario Mon Wednesday, and we created our streamer goals. My goals were to hit double-digit followers, which were almost there, already at 6 followers for just one stream and a few clips that weren't even very funny. But we're already getting up there, thanks to all my friends and family that have supported me here on Twitch, and I'm moving on to YouTube where I've posted my very first VOD. Here in game we have a few Deathclaws. I think these are young Deathclaws. We do have our Patriarch and our Matriarch somewhere around here. Oh, there's our Matriarch. This is Distortus Rex in the Rebirth DLC. I felt like the most dangerous monster, if you can even call it a dinosaur, I'm sorry, I call it a monster. The most dangerous monster from Jurassic World being the most dangerous monster from the game. It just made perfect sense. And then the Patriarch, of course, is the Indominus Rex or something. Although it is a she, so I don't know how the Patriarch part works. So at least the Matriarch works. This is our park. This is our quarry junction. We do have the Deathclaw nest over here, with a few skeletons. Hey, Dunny, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we have had, I think, Mods, correct me if I'm wrong, I did talk to you about this, because I've been working on this for a while. 72 odd deaths, if I counted them correctly. 72 deaths in our park, but I am almost a billionaire, so money's money, and I am, oh shoot, who died? We have our fair share of, I take care of my animals. We take care of our animals here at New Vegas Park. We're
both busy people, so let me be direct.
Air Force Base.
I have a task I'd like completing, and I think you're the one for the job.
Can I mute you? I know I'm for the job. My gosh. Trying to do a tours. So rudely interrupted. Yeah, around 72 or more, honestly, deaths. Not including the deaths of dinosaurs themselves. But here we have our Nellis Air Force Base. I did create a custom NCR flag. It looks very beautiful. This is not a perfect recreation. I did take some creative liberties because I do not have at the time I didn't have a second monitor or the CPU necessary to run not only Jurassic World Evolution 3, which, you know, takes a lot out of your game, but also Fallout New Vegas, which I do have modded. So that would have been fun. Here we have the shooting range. We have our ranger station over here. Our NCR ranger station over here. To make sure there are no incoming dinosaur threats. I am probably going to have to get rid of my dead Spinosaurus so that... Let's get a look at this guy. Can I? May I? Yeah, please. I'd like to mourn our loss. Thank you. Where am I? Yay, we made it. Yeah, he's
picking up asset.
Just ignore him. He's fine. He's not dead. He's fine. So we have our Nellis Air Force Base. No. This is Camp McCarran. We do got them dinos. I'm gonna say hey tonight. A bit late for me to stick around. I'm so sorry. If you wanna finish up the tour with us, it's almost complete. But I am gonna be working for probably an hour. To get everything a little bit more game accurate. I know you are a Fallout New Vegas or just Fallout fan in general. I got those dinos. I do have a live chat now. I'm very excited about that. If you want to give me any pointers, any tips, any specific locations that you want me to make on stream, even if you're not going to be here, that'd be amazing. I do know you are a big Fallout fan. Here we have our strip. This is where you... Spoilers for pretty much the beginning of the game, I guess. You have the strip where you go beat up Benny, I guess. I did mess up the angle. I did recently learn that Freeside is supposed to be diagonal, but instead I built it...
has been registered by our security system.
I built it vertically, I guess. Relatively from the sky, vertically. Even though it should technically be a diagonal. And I actually do have a second entrance over here that's technically more accurate. But it is a creative interpretation, so we're just going to ignore it. These are absolutely beautiful workshop items, all from the same creator, who I am blanking on the name. I'm so sorry. I will try to find it and put it in the title or description somewhere, either on the VOD or on Twitch. Huge shout out to you. None of this would be possible without you. You are probably the biggest inspiration for this park. I did also use this Lucky 38, did update it a bit, extended it, and I turned a Sierra Madre, because no one's created a Gamora, and I'm not skilled enough to make one. I have created a Gamora out of this Sierra Madre. It is a little stumpy Sierra Madre, but still a pretty one. Here we have the very first dinosaurs I've ever included into the park. Not the best view, but they need some room, especially because they are babies. We have ourselves baby Utah Raptors. I felt like they fit the, given the name Utah, I feel like they kind of fit the western vibe of New Vegas, especially being out here in the heat. Let's see, we're moving on to Freeside. Now let's actually go in I will do a quick run through at night too, because a lot of these do light up. Hey, what do we got? I heard a sound. I don't know what that means. I'm scared. What does that mean? What happened? Mods, what's that mean? I'm a little new to this. Oh, we have my first ever creation to this, which I did make this out of a Roku City movie theater. This is the School of Impersonation, the King's School of Impersonation. I did make the sign. This is my first edition. I'm probably going to have to update it a little bit, even though the signs, honestly, do look pretty good. This is one of my favorite additions to this. 73 deaths. Okay, I said not including the dinosaurs. We don't count the dinosaurs. There's only been 5 dinosaur deaths. Most of them were due to starvation, because I want to make the game a little bit more fun because it's in sandbox mode. We do have our Freeside sign, which looks pretty dang good. We also have our giant Freeside sign right over there. Hey, Donna the Dan, good to see you. First time chatter. I did actually watch your stream with my dad last night. I've been loving watching all y'all streams. Old Dunny, already been Dawn, Dawn of the Dead. Okay, I feel like y'all got a theme going there. Dun, Dawn, and Dawn. Dawn, Dan, and Dun. Pretty sure you're another Fallout fan. So we have the Atomic Wrangler Casino. If you've seen the Fallout TV show, Season 2, this is a prominent location, as well as a prominent location for the game. Well, I mean, that is if you want to lose hundreds of caps on your first hand. Speaking from experience there. We gotta get through what used to be a fallen over subway freight train, I think, or a subway train. We do also have I forget what this is. I just know this is where you find Arcade Ganon. He's one of my favorites. He has one of the best side quests in the entire game. You also get one of the sickest powers, the Arcade Ganon Family Tesla Power Armor. Pretty rad, pretty rad. If someone could remind me what this is. I know it has something to do with the followers of the apocalypse, but I can't put my finger on it. Actually, in fact, my finger kind of hurts. We're gonna actually move on to the Nellis Air Force Base. Also, we do have a work in progress. I am using the railways currently, the monorail stations, as the highways from the game. This is where you're pretty much getting nuked relentlessly by the boomers. Here is our Nellis Air Force Base, and I felt like it was only fitting to include the plane-sized lizards, bird-like lizards, even though they're lizard-like birds. That's what dinosaurs are. The biggest, the baddest, Quetzalcoatlus into the Helios Air Force Base. I feel like they fit the vibe. We do have the Rebirth and Dominion versions, as well as a little baby. Where is he? Aww, so cute. We also have a satellite array, the 2 airplane hangars, and speaking of the boomers, we do have the crashed bomber plane in Lake Mead. It is here. We also have a few mosasaurs, fish, sharks in the water. These bring in a ton of hype, and it's more fun having dinosaurs in your dinosaur park than trying to stay accurate. If you want to go on to Cottonwood Cove, this is also something I'd like to work on stream besides Boulder City. Boulder. I do have the layout for Boulder City right next to my frame for Hoover Dam. Not the best recreation of Hoover Dam currently, but I am hoping to fix that on stream. We do have another one of a legionary camp over here. We can also see the town where everyone, I'm pretty sure it has to be a canon event at this point, where you absolutely snipe the lottery winner played by Yuri Lowenthal, the Spider-Man, a recurring character in the franchise, a recurring voice actor at least. We have our town hall and everything's on fire. We also have Novak, absolutely. It's.
I mean, at least the dinosaurs are fighting each other rather than us.
It looks like a dinosaur.
But even so, I don't like to see
Finch
it.
kind of gets
Makes
it,
me
even though
nervous.
he is talking over me very rudely. At least it kind of looks like a dinosaur. It's all I have. Oh, there's a
We're
fucking
both
one.
busy people, so let me be
Everyone's
direct.
just-
I have a task I'd like completing, and I
I'd
think
like
you're the
you
one
to
for the
please
job.
Shut up so I can continue my tour. This is Novak. I do have Dinky and her family. We have Dinky, Linky, the juvenile, and Pinky, all very original names. Rinky and Pinky. And a few other T-Rexes in the mountains. Basically as I mean, that looks pretty dang good, doesn't it? That would fool me. I mean, it looks like a dinosaur at least, right? Right. Yeah. Over here, we have what will be Cottonwood Cove. We do have the two docks over here, at least. We also use the Evo Square Lagoon Viewing Dome hack to put the in deep water. We do have our sea monsters, our Mirelurks, as our Spinosaurs. I do personally like the Rebirth Spino because I prefer the more duck-looking. I like your Dino Store. Thank you so much. I'm pretty sure that's a pun. Now, if you want to ride your way all the way up to all the way to Caesar's camp, you're gonna have to go through the boat tour, which leads you through a perilous, first of all, a waterfall, but a perilous trail, including 4 Mirelurks, which are pretty much just Spinosaurus. These people are absolutely in danger. We also have our soft shell Mirelurks. And I think these are geckos. Moving on, we do have our absolutely beautiful Dinokairos. And moving on the way, we reach Hoover Dam, which does need an update to look more like real life. I am yet again going back to appreciate Dinosaur. That's... Oh my god, the joke was so funny, it's trying to kill me. Ugh. We do also have, I forget what this place is called. It has the quest called Come Fly With Me, where you meet the Goobles, and you send them on their way on their big rocket ships. And in fact, we do actually have the hangar for the rocket ships, including 3 rocket ships. We have some Mutodons in here. We have some Dimorphodons as our bloatflies. We also have our phallic looking rocket ship. Gonna move on. We have this beautiful crossover looking the Junction. Don't worry, I did not forget about... I did not forget about Jacobstown. Our beautiful ski lodge in the mountains. This is yet again another... Oh, who's on the loose? I'm so sorry. Oh, looks like Benny got out. Benny is our Indoraptor. He lives right on the strip, and just like in game, he is out causing chaos. I do have a few dinosaur displays outside the strip to make sure that it's the most populated area. We also have a few pug claws in reference to the show. These are also our Scorpius Rex. I wanted to put most of the genetically modified ones at least near the Lucky 38. I did also do Hidden Valley over here with our Carnotaurus. We even have the entrance to the Hidden Valley entrance. Very intentional, very intentional. With the stump on top. Those are some weird looking roots, oh my gosh. We do have our Carnotaurs. Our Carnotauri. Yeah, we got those guys. They're chilling. And moving back on to Jacobstown, where I did use another workshop, no harm, for the beautiful looking ski lodge, because I can't fully recruit it. But I am going to show you the rest of the mountain range, because the mountain range in-game is quite expansive, so I wanted to include some of my personal favorite dinosaurs from the game. So I did create this little tunnel going through the mountain into a, I think, Patagotitan, Pyroraptor, and Sinoceratops, or Spinoceratops enclosure.
Receiving asset reports.
Actually, no. The Pyroraptor is with the Ankylodoculus. Now I can only think of the alien. It's a Diplodocus. That's the only thing I can think of when I hear it. I forgot what it's called now because of the Diplodocus. He's ruined it. Moving on. We have some more. I think these are our T-Rexes. These are my Bull Rex, Snover, and the rest of the T-Rex gang, because I wanted to include the new Rebirth T-Rex, as well as the Fluffy T-Rex, which has always been one of my favorites. So I did put them up here. And in the back you'll find our Therizinosaurus, including a little baby Therizinosaurus. So cute. Look at this little guy. Very, very cute. That is currently our progress. We also do have our Eutyrannus over here in the park on this side. And we do have viewing displays for everything. If there's anything you notice that you want a further look on, I'd be more than happy to show that. But right now, I am going to ask chat, what do you think we need to work on right now? Do we need to update the ski lodge? Do we need to start more on Boulder City? Do I need to work on the West Vegas ruins? Oh, do I need to show y'all one of my most recent creations, the Gunrunners building? This is one, I'm very proud of this. This one looks incredible. I made this one myself. Looks great, including this little fence, all this setup. Looks pretty good, especially the building. Very, very proud of this one. I'm also gonna set it to night so that y'all can get a good vision of it from the sky at night. Here we go. Welcome to the Mojave at night. Absolutely beautiful. First of all, the strip looks incredible. We have Vault Tech, Vault 21, including that is where our maintenance repair team is through there. We also have our NCR embassy through here. We have a few Securitron guards. Yet again, chat, if there's anything you think I should specifically focus on or work on for this current stream. We have the Tops Casino. Of course, our Lucky 38. We do have our LVB station that does take you to Camp McCarran, with the working monorail station. Our Lucky 38, our Gamora, and a few extra hotels to keep the place running smoothly, as well as our very own NCR Ranger station. That was pretty much just when I stole from the workshop again. We do also have our crop fields with some crops a little greener than in the game to, you know, sustain our ceratopsid, including our ceratopsid freaks, which are our stegoceratops, which do look very pretty at night. Evo Square famously hates them, famously dislikes their design. I absolutely love them. The two horns are, mwah, They look amazing. Nellis Air Force Base at night looks very, very pretty. You can also see the B-52's lights at night. You can see it kind of peering through the water. Very pretty. You can see the lights from almost every building, especially the more populated ones. We do have, I am working on Prim over here. We do have our Bison Steve. I did hear that the Buffalo Bill roller coaster in that whole area is getting shut down in real life. That is a bummer. But it will forever live on in this workshop Jurassic World coaster. I also stole off the workshop for now until I create my own. Chat, what do you think we should work on? Although I'm pretty sure it's just my 2 mods right now, but what would y'all like to work on? Start on Boulder City? Okay, I will pull up a reference image and we will get to it. So you can finish an outline, then detail work. Alright. Let's get started then.
Creating something amazing is a job made of 100 smaller tasks. Here's one of those tasks now.
Or 100 smaller streams. This is gonna take a while to hit perfection. So hopefully my streams don't get too boring and y'all can keep watching. Let's see. I'm currently on the Fallout fan wiki. If you want to see the strip for now, I'll leave it here. Yet again, this is a, not necessarily a remake, but a creative interpretation. More of an homage, if anything. We are going to be working on Boulder City today. This is one of the locations where I spent, honestly, the least time. I know that it has something to do with the Great Khans taking over in the New California Republic, kind of take it back, I guess. It's right outside of Hoover Dam, so I don't really know how I never really spent time there. I did do all main 4 endings of the game, in which I'm pretty sure I did the quest to kick out or end peacefully with the Great Khans. So I still don't remember much of Boulder City. Oh, I am going to have to definitely include the War Memorial. Let's see. Alright, I found a perfect image. Alright. Let's get started. A lot of this does seem to be just regular rubble. Yeah. Do make sure to share with friends and family. Make sure to share the stream to friends and family. One mod in specific, make sure not to send it to specific family or friend members. Let's see. It looks like a lot of outer rubble on the side. I am going to try to recreate this to the best of my ability. See. Okay, so this looks like we're rendering this. road here. And then continues up here. Okay, I think I might have made Boulder City a little big. Yeah, just a tad. Just a tad too big. It's okay, we're going for a creative interpretation. Of course, we have more dinosaurs on the loose. Not much I can do, and not much I'm going to do about it. Sorry, guess, but we're gonna have to add a few more to the death count. Mods, can you include the current death count as it is? Just for reference. 74 plus. Go on and type in chat if you would visit my park ever, honestly. If it was the only dinosaur park in the world and we had 74 deaths, would you still come and visit? Me personally, that would be an absolute dream come true. I would absolutely go. For the 4,000 guests we get a day, 74 deaths in the time that we've been open, which I'm pretty sure is only a few months in game, is not the worst odds. It's not the worst odds. It's okay if you don't know exactly. It's probably higher than it is currently, but I'm just gonna take your word for it. How's that? Okay, this might actually put me to sleep. This is quite the chill stream today. Much more chill than yesterday's stream. And probably far more than tomorrow's stream. Okay, there does seem to be a building here. I don't know how important that building is, but there's also a building here and here. They don't seem that bad. Alright, I gotta change the music. I'm so sorry. It's already making me tired. There we go. That's a little bit more upbeat. Yeah, very chaotic, very chaotic. If you want to know what we're streaming tomorrow, we're streaming Pokemon Go. Not Pokemon Go. I would love to stream Pokemon Go. But Cobblemon, we're streaming Cobblemon tomorrow with guns! So you can finally go out and snipe a Pikachu. A dream come true for any real Pokemon fan. Yes, I am gatekeeping. Still, just a lot of just destroyed buildings. I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm like 80% sure it's not. But I'm too small of a creator, if you can even call me one, for it to really matter. Nah. It's probably fine. Are there any other spots you want me to work on that are a little bit less repetitive than just placing down buildings? I still gotta work on Cottonwood Cove. I still have to work on more in Novak. I gotta work on the Upper East. I gotta work on fixing all of this. I could fix most of the area leading up to Nellis Air Force Base. Hoover Dam is a big one. Mainly Cottonwood Cove, though.
Attention personnel. A situation has been registered by our security system. Capture teams, report in.
Yeah, most of everything else is already looking pretty good. If y'all really want me to, I could shift the rest of Freeside to actually match the game. I just don't think it's that big of a deal because it is, you know, a creative interpretation. And plus that'd be a lot of work for me, especially moving all the fences and all the things that can't really be moved or scaled. I could finish mapping out the roads or highways. Hey, we're at 5 viewers. I think this is the most concurrent viewers, or not concurrent, just the most viewers I've had at a time. Yeah, I can do Cottonwood Cove. We can work on move there. Hey guys, joining the stream. This is a recreation. Oh shit, never mind. There go. Just like that. Yeah, I didn't really spend a lot of time there in game, so there's not really, honestly, not that much there. But Cottonwood Cove has to be more interesting, especially with like the truck that drops like nuclear waste. There's got to be some good stuff here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, same. That's a bummer about those 2 viewers. It all goes away so fast. be a little bit smaller. Nah, fair enough. Tell me if the music gets repetitive. I am just pretty much playing them on repeat. Still a pretty freaking good bop, though. No, I don't want it in the same group. Hey, good to see you. Uncle Dan. Ugh. Yeah, it looks pretty great. I wonder who made it. Yeah. I don't know. I think you might know the guy, actually. I don't know. Oh, by the way, Dan, if you're gonna keep doing, oh yeah, I don't know if I'm in the position to shout out people. I mean, I only have a few viewers, but, huge shout out to Donna the Dan. He creates especially a lot of Invincible versus content. A game I've been really, like needing to get into, honestly. But I did hear that they were doing Agent Spider, which is going to be pretty rad, so I'd love to see your stream of Agent Spider since I haven't been really playing the game. I do know that he's still voiced by the voice actor for Spider-Man. Oh, those are sick. I do know that it's the same voice of Spider-Man, and that there's a few, you know, J.K. Simmons Spider-Man jokes in there, but yeah, I'd love to see that stream. Huge shout out to Don the Dan. He made that shelf for me in the background with for my Legos, and it looked great. He also made us help make our frame for our pinball machine. I know, right? I'm pretty sure he is a bigger streamer than me. I mean, to be fair, I have 6 followers, so I feel like most people are a bigger streamer than me. Yeah, does he have a Abe Lincoln skin? I saw that, and I keep forgetting that he's canonically Abe Lincoln. Is it the real voice actor, by the way? Or is it a new voice actor? Because I know Alex Lee is voice actor for Invincible. Yeah. But I am pretty sure that Abe Lincoln Immortal is canon. But I know Alex Lee plays Invincible, and that a few other people play other characters, like Cecil. There's another actor for Cecil. But I'm pretty sure Immortal's the same actor, right? Same voice actor, at least. How much are the skins? Are they that much? Like, how bad is it? Oh, okay, so it is him. Right? Pretty sure, yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Ugh. Would love to see Walton Goggins and, because I don't think he plays Cecil. But I'd love to see him actually in the game. Alex Lee is already doing a pretty dang good job over Steven Yen. Yeah. And especially J.K. Simmons. There's no way they replace J.K. Simmons as Omni-Man, right? There's just no way. And Jeffrey Dean Morgan is still Conquest, right? Because those are like some iconic voices. If they ever add the old voice actor... Oh, shoot, no, really? In 97 in the original show, too? Like, the original, like, 90s? That's so sick. Oh, wait, no, he's probably not from the original 97, right? Back in 1997. That's not too bad, especially with how bad skins can get with, like, especially, like, weapon skins in, like, CS. Those are crazy. Or just Fortnite. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, the K-pop Demon Hunter pack was just, like, $20. Wait, that was him? I didn't know that was him. Was he also Red Skull in the, Wait. Does that mean he was also Red Skull in the original Captain America? And, Dawn, I know we just watched the movie. What movie was it that, it might not be the same actor. Yeah, him. He filled in for, what's his name, the original Red Skull. Okay. Who was the original Red Skull? I just saw him in something. Dawn, do you think you can remember me? Oh, it is Hugo Weaving? Okay, what was he in that we just watched? Oh, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's get started. Matrix. Okay, yeah, he was Agent Smith. Oh, really? Really? I didn't know that. Huh. Yeah, I haven't seen all the Lord of the Rings. But, the character's familiar. Yeah. Instead of playing friggin' Monopoly. Yes, sir. I am enjoying it, absolutely. It's really fun. Well, thank you so much for checking in on the stream. I will definitely go watch your stream after, if you're, not after, tomorrow, if you're going to be streaming. I'm streaming 3 to 5 tomorrow, so hopefully I can catch yours. I'll be streaming Cobblemon. But, I did catch a little bit of your stream yesterday. Oh, Thursday. Okay. But I'm excited for that new DLC. I haven't even played that much of Versus, but once they add him, I gotta start playing. Because I always love the Street Fighter-esque games, but I feel like, given the comics, it's probably more Mortal Kombat. Speaking of which, Mr. Master Moderator over there, we need to finish up a few seasons of IDGAS. Sorry, I had to go through that in my head. I feel like this is pretty much just hanging out with my friends and family with a few extra steps. It's like being on a public Zoom call. Yeah, we need to. We really do. It's a good show. Very good show. I wouldn't say it's as good as the show I'm recreating right now, but they do both have Walton Goggins. So that means anything to you. Oh yeah, for sure. It's still a really good show. Like most shows that I've tried to show you, it definitely picks up as it goes. Season 3 and Season 4 are definitely the best, I'd say. Wait. Season 2 is kind of not quite my tempo, you know? I'm gonna I mean, hey man, I watched that show when I was pretty young. It's a lot better. It was a lot better when I actually watched it, but still not a bad show. It's got Alex Hirsch as, you know, half the voice cast, so it's as bad as that can be. Alright, let's get working on this radioactive truck. Gotta finish up a few more boulders. Yet again, tell me if the music's getting a little, I'm still excited for the later season, just not the first one. Yeah, that's pretty much, most shows at this point. First season is just testing the waters, but it really picks up, especially Invincible and, Owl House, as you were saying. Although, there are a few, you know, not so great parts, especially with, Invincible. Still not the biggest fan, mainly just because of how they did Angstrom. But, his powers are really sick, and this might be a little bit of spoilies for you, Captain Conflict, but there is a Fortnite reference, so be excited for that. I know you're a huge Fortnite fan, just the biggest Fortnite fan. Yo! Yeah, exactly. They actually take over as the voice actors. Yeah, the whole end credit scene, it's kind of like a Wreck-It Ralph type dance party where they just sing Fishy on Me. This is the workshop, by the way, for anyone who doesn't play this game often, mainly friends and fam. This is the workshop. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's really cool. I'm gonna have to save that one for later. Maybe it's more of a van? What? Oh, shoot. I know one of y'all just got really excited. Oh, this is sick. Oh, I'm gonna have to hide that somewhere. I did hide an AT-AT in the park, and once I post this park, okay, I'm gonna have to download a few of these. These are pretty friggin' rad. I don't know what that sound means, but I know it's something good. So, AO for you, or for whatever that sound was. What is this van? Why is it so cursed? Why does it have 3 windows? Oh, that's actually kind of sick. I like that. That's cute. Ooh, I could use a Vault-Tec van. I do already have that one installed. Yeah, probably. Hey, first time chatter, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, there are a few. Okay, that one wasn't on purpose. I've never actually seen big city greens. It just so happened to look like Victor's shack. Okay, let's see if I can get these doors open. Let's see. These are some weird angles. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some fine-tuning on this. For anyone just joining the stream, we're working on Cottonwood Cove right now. And then this is the truck that you can drop some toxic waste on your Legion baddies. Let's see if I can get this guy in place. What's that? Eh? Okay, I'm just gonna take the rest of this. Hey mods, why'd we get rid of that comment? Everything okay? What happened? You sure? It didn't seem like one. I trust you. I see. That's a bummer. That was a first time chatter. That was pretty sick. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're not a bot too. It kind of makes up for the last one being a bot. I am doing, of course, I did, hold on. Currently I'm in Cottonwood Cove. I'm doing the van. Dropping in the, that's the goal. Hey, Mark Fancher, good to see you. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Of course we had to have our Dinky the dinosaur, so I added, this is a creative interpretation, kind of more of a, no, Donna the Dan was someone else. It's more of a creative interpretation of the park, more of an homage. But, we have our family of green T-Rexes, which are our Dinkies, our Pinkies. We have a few Death Claws over in Quarry Junction. We got our Patriarch as our Indominus. And, of course, our Matriarch is the Distortus Rex. We also have a few genetic monsters over on the strip, namely our white Indoraptor, who I think is in, that's supposed to be like kind of the sewers where Red Lucy is, but that one needs some serious work. Oh, he's tranquilized, just like in game. Here's our white Indoraptor. This is Benny. But there's tons. I'm actually gonna release this park to the workshop pretty soon. So you'll be able to take more of a tour from there, but there's, I wanted to make sure that it's more of a dinosaur park, if anything, even though it's still clearly an homage to Fallout New Vegas. Like, we have our Quetzalcoatlus at Nellis Air Force, we got some Patago Titans, and, Ankylodocus at, Jacobstown in the mountains. We have some stand-ins for some mole rats or radhorners. We got some in Lake Mead. Namely, Dunkleosteus, because it's one of my favorite prehistoric animals, even though it's more of a fish than a dinosaur. Still love it. Absolutely to death. But yeah, if you want to see more of this park, I'm going to be streaming this pretty much every Wednesday, at least. But I am gonna open up this one to the workshop if you want to see what other dinosaurs are here. I'm not trying to do a full interior on this van though, so I'm just gonna... There we go. Hey, Fanch. Here we go. Now we're starting to actually add some of the barrels. Some of my favorite, I don't really know if it's a side quest, I just kind of did it. Of dropping the barrels into the Legion camp. But I will add some toxic waste barrels at the bottom. It was actually a really sick prefab from the workshop. There's a lot of good Fallout stuff on the workshop. Most of the big buildings are from the workshop. I try to do my own for as much as I can, but currently a lot of them are just placeholders.
Any ecology is made up of an uncountable number of tiny interactions.
But, like,
everything matters to something
which
else.
I actually do
In our
have
case,
posted,
this
I
next
think
objective
also under
matters to me. Could you take it on?
Destroyer, but some of the buildings are just so perfect, there's not much I could really add to, so I just use the prefabs. Like here's our gun runners over here. Let's see, what's next? Okay, looks like one of these extends out a little bit more. Hey, good to see you, Fanch. You should post more stuff on your YouTube channel. I keep showing it to my friends because of how friggin' awesome it is. He does 3D modeling a lot of stuff in Houdini. Like one of his things was like a hand coming out of a mountain, and he actually showed the behind the scenes for it. It was absolutely awesome. But thanks for tuning into the stream. It means a lot. I'll find something. Oh, really? Oh, I gotta check that out then. Okay, looks like there's a radio tower up there and a little white building right over here. Okay. So this is on the same level. You know what? There are a lot of actually unnamed dinosaurs in the park. So if there's any name recommendations y'all have, I have Spinosaurus, Dinochirus, I have a few Ceratopsid, like I have Stegoceratops, Diplodocus, I have Pyroraptors, Patagotitans that all need names, Spinoceratops. So if y'all have any name suggestions, I'd love to hear them. Of course, there are a few with names, like Dinky the Dinosaur, Benny. I have a few Nossoceratops that are, I don't know how to pronounce it. Actually, I think I can check somewhere. Nossoceratops? Huh. But those are in place of the Radhorners. So if y'all have any name suggestions, be sure to tell me. much greenery. Oh, let's see some of these. Already. Use more of those later. This seems to be a little bit run down. Let's see. Come on, there's gotta be a good. Oh, perfect. Feel like I just used this one. I don't know, but if it's absolutely perfectly here, I'm gonna have to remove some backgrounds probably. Okay. I was wondering what that. I was getting some feedback in my headphones. I don't know if that's there for any of y'all. Hold on, let me check that real quick. I am going to shift the song. There we go.
Attention personnel. A situation has been registered by our security system. Capture teams, report in.
Yeah, I literally just used this place in Boulder City. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's a really good, build, so might as well use it. Trying to figure out which one is the actual building. It might be this one. Which one is the roof? Yeah, roof's a little better. How's that looking? Could still add some decals to it. if you'll also have any recommendations for dinosaurs that I could add that would kind of fit the New Vegas style or theme, I'd be absolutely down to hear it. Ooh, good one. Hold on. I gotta see if that's actually in this. For the Elvis bar. Yeah, I'll see if there's room at the King's. Yeah, there's a little bit of room back here. I'll see if I can fit one in there. Let's see. I actually don't know if that's in here. Yeah. Krylov. Ooh, good one for like their swoopy hair. Yeah, I'll complete this genome later. Definitely. Gotta name him the King, but I gotta carve out some room for him. For sure. Whoa, how'd you get up here? Excuse me? He's just chilling. No harm, no foul, I guess. Just gonna connect that, though, just in case. Elvis Assault. Was he actually? There's no way. There's just no way they called him Elvis Asaurus. If they did, that's great. Why is there... No, not position snap. Align to surface. There we go. Oh my gosh. That's so great. Was he actually on the train? I don't remember. Did he do like a whole Elvis voice and stuff? I mainly just remember... I remember the whole dinosaur train alphabet. Trying to think about how long ago that was for me. Dinosaur train, that was like pre-K, right? So 9, 10-ish years? 9-ish? Right? Yeah. That's crazy. Nuts. I remember I used to have all the little toys too. Definitely inspired my current love of dinosaurs, especially in Jurassic World. How are we looking? How's Scott and Cove looking, guys? So far, probably gotta... Can I make this emit light? Like, if I could hide, like, make them glow, make them goopy. How would that look? No, is it? How's that? Like the light green? Oh, I can! Oh my gosh. Oh, this is perfect. I gotta move this up now. Gotta put some of these inside the barrels. Please fit, please fit, please fit, please fit. I think it's gonna. Heyo. Now I am gonna mirror the barrel to kind of cap it off. Ooh, how's that? How's that look? You know, I don't get how these guys keep getting onto the mainland.
An asset on the loose and in need of immediate capture.
Pull up my reference. Okay, I think I should do the Cottonwood Cove sign. Oh, who's dying? Let's see. Let's get...
Attention personnel. A situation has been
As much as this
registered by
is
our
a
security
building
system.
game, it is for sure
Capture
still a
teams report in.
park simulator, so you gotta make sure everything's up and going. Time to time you will have the occasional dino murder. Rod, add 2 kills for that truck and the tragic death of the 2 rangers inside. Anyways, back to the van. I'm sure the families will understand. Heck yeah. There we go. We had a lag spike. Let's get you to a bed.
En route to pick up the asset.
Back to the cove. Okay, I think I know what this building actually is.
Transporting asset. Asset has been delivered.
Actually, yeah, I think it's... That is way too big. Wait, no. Just at a weird angle. Oh my gosh, where do you come from? Where does he keep coming from? How does he keep getting in here? Now he's sass talking me. Here we go. Okay, looks like there's a little camp thingy in front of it. Are there any stream recommendations, like, of what I should try to stream next, like, beyond, Kabamon, which today's plan until, you know, all the stuff happened? Or, you don't know, but you know what I mean. Or Jurassic World Evolution, or, Infinite Fusion, which I've been planning on streaming. Some more Mario Mon for Mario Mon Monday. Any other games y'all would recommend me play? Totally down for, like, horror games, any reactions, like, just looking for more interesting content that'd be fun. Oh, I gotta find a spot for that turtle van. Fierce to Fathom. I've been begging old Dunny to play that friggin' game. Might as well play it myself. Although, I have played, Iron Bar Lookout already. Iron Bar Lookout, which is, probably the most popular and the scariest one, I would say, from what I've seen. I don't know if you'd know anything about it, Mr. Conflict. Is there a new one? I could play that on stream. If you want to hear me scream like a little girl. Like, literally, my voice can't hit that register. It's crazy. Conflict knows. I bet his eardrum's still ringing. It was bad. What's it called? What's it called? I'll see how much it is. Oh wait, who's dying? What the heck? Oh, it's that guy. I don't care about that guy. How do y'all keep getting out?
En route to collect
Mr.
the
House,
asset.
get back in. Get back inside. Where's Benny? Cool. Alright, let's see how many more people he's killed. Alright, add 3 to the kill count. Conflict. Scratch Creek. $8. That's not that bad. Is it on, like, Steam sale? Or are they just usually that cheap? Yeah, I'll play it on stream. I'll play it with you on voice call, so I'm a little bit less scared, you know? 77 plus, alright. Not including dinosaurs, I'm a great park owner. I'm amazing. Let's see. Okay.
Asset transported.
I'd still be down to play the Fierce to Fathom games on stream. I'd love to play some horror games. Only thing I'm absolutely not playing is Alien Isolation or, like, Subliminal. I'm A-okay on those. I am just fine.
We have an asset on the loose and in need of immediate capture.
I've also heard Mecha Chameleon is pretty popular on Twitch specifically, but I don't know, the game just doesn't look super duper fun to me. He's still dying. Sorry, gang. Alright, who's eating someone right now? Benny. Oh, he just ate someone. Add 4 to the kill count. Oh my gosh. I gotta add that as an overlay to the stream next time.
Report in.
Besides this beautiful banner over here. Wait. Look at that. The jankiest picture of a T-Rex on a PNG of New Vegas. So it looks like this has some higher elevation. 81 plus kills. Oh my gosh. Would you still come to the park? Honestly, I don't even know if I'd go to my own park for that much. For 81 kills, dude, that's a lot. Although I'm pretty sure I did the math, and I'm like 55 to 60% statistically of the deaths for all theme parks. Like, if you like think about it in the world. Given my statistics in game. So, I mean, we're pretty high on the kill count. Can't say I didn't achieve anything. The 50% there is absolutely me. Okay. There's like one or two deaths a year. I think. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. And 10 deaths in 10 deaths in one day isn't that bad. I still got a 5-star rating, so. If you want to go check Disney World for me, see how high their rating is. Hey, we're higher than Disney. Most magical place on earth, my ass. You know what's real magic? Watching your friends and family get eaten alive by dinosaurs. I mean, that's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I mean, how many people can say that they've seen Uncle Stu get eaten up by a Deinonychus? There we go. Okay, yeah, that should at least keep the Spinos out. Alright, let's switch up some of this music. Oh, heck no, that's gonna put me to sleep immediately. Okay. He's getting there. Oh, what time is it? 11:15. All right. I think we're gonna call it a day here. We got a lot of good progress done on Cottonwood Cove. Not a big ton of progress, but I mean, hey, I got to tour the park. We got a ton of new viewers, including a few first commenters. We got a guest appearance by the Mark Fancher and Donna the Dan. Had great conversations with my mods, got some good music going on, and I feel like we did a really good job of detailing everything, especially like I don't want to say like what it's used for in the game, that one like facility building. These people are bad people, but we put a lot of really good details into that, and I'm especially proud of the van that murders all of these horrible people. So, yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the stream. This is definitely my best stream yet. We're 2 for 2 on good streams. Yeah, I felt like I had a lot more energy this time. I didn't react to Ludwig for half the runtime. Also, actually, don't have a mullet this time. So, yeah. Pretty good on that. I am gonna upload this VOD. We'll see. I'll see if I can get a few clips out of this one. I know those are really good for your channel, but make sure to check me out on Dax the Destroyer on YouTube. I'm gonna start posting some original videos and content from these streams. Also some clips in my VODs. They'll also be up here on Twitch. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today. Yet again, thank y'all so much for watching. Hope y'all have a good night. I'll see ya. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye now. Bye-bye. See ya. Have a good time.